Friday the 13th. Look at these guys, man. They're racing. Trying to see who can poison us first. It's like 10:40 something in the morning. You can see out there they already got a bunch of them painted. And now over here they're working on getting more out. If I have enough time, I'll try and make a full day's follow and we'll see where they go. Have a good day, guys. Stay safe. So these ones are already starting to spread, man. This has only been a couple minutes since I took that first video. I mean, it's still 10:40 something. It's not even 11 yet. And these things are already starting to spread out. I don't know if they do the two next to each other for some reason to make them mix in or what. I don't know, but it's crazy, man. I've never seen two that close at the same time. I mean, I probably have, just never noticed, but it's kind of interesting. These will probably be spread out and turn into clouds before I'm even done loading my van. But we'll see. I'll give you an update around 11 if I can. So Friday the 13th, 11 o'clock. Those two are starting to come together and turn into clouds now. I'm headed the opposite way, so I can't see back there very well while I'm driving, but if you look all along these ones, you can see down there where they're starting to come together and they'll just turn into all this shit that's floating in the air up there. Alright, my windshield is dirty as hell, but you can see the 3 or 4 over there, that's all across the East Valley that they've done. And those ones are starting to mix, turning that weird cloud shit. But we also have 2 more straight overhead. I can't really get it because of where I'm sitting and it goes straight into the sun. I'll try to get more in a minute when I get to the mountains, but they're putting a lot up there today. It says slight chance of rain. I'm hoping they get their mixture right and we don't end up with more thunderstorms because they can't figure out how to seed this shit properly. Okay, it's about 11:30 and I headed west by about a mile, and now we can see all of those ones over there have now started to blend together and they're turning into that weird cloud wall thing. But then the 2 that were overhead are up here, the ones that are close to the sun. Those are the 2 most recent. There's no one coming in yet with more, but if we look over here over the East Mountains, we'll start to see clouds coming in. And I don't know what that means, or if, I don't know. Slight chance of rain. Looks like a slight chance of bullshit to me. I'll see you guys in a bit. Friday the 13th. I think it's about 1:30 now. I kind of got behind and I missed a couple. Here comes this guy. He's spraying right across the top again. You can see this one. Run the full length. Jeez, why everybody gotta be loud and fast? But all that stuff over there was from all the ones earlier. It's starting to cloud up, and then this guy's coming in with more. So we'll see how long until the rain comes. I'm headed back up to the mountains now, so I'll get some more from the other side of town and see what they look like. This guy should have the whole fucking universe covered by the time I get up there. Friday the 13th, 1:44 p.m. There's that last one I showed you. There's another guy way the hell out there spraying in some more. But there's that last one I showed you starting to spread all the way out. My door's in the way. And look at it back there, how wide that thing's getting, man. I'm gonna be up in the mountains in a second where I'll have no obstructions and we'll be able to see all the way around. Alright, Friday the 15th, Friday the 13th, 1:54. So this one I wanted to show you. This is the one that I was following just in probably the last clip and the clip before, maybe, I don't remember for sure. But this one is turned into where it just looks like clouds all along there. Isn't that crazy? And then see all this other stuff? All this white shit? You go back through all the videos and most of that stuff's not there. And you can't tell me that's all clouds, because none of that looks like clouds to me. It looks like the chemtrails spreading out all over, especially this big ass white one right here that's now just a cloud and nobody noticed. We just let it go overhead, and now if you look up, you just assume that there's a storm up there. There's a storm a-brewing. Okay, Friday the 13th at 2:30. I'm in a private neighborhood. I gotta get out of here before these fascists fucking turn me in or whatever. So this goes all the way across the valley, man. That one's insane. But this one here is the one that gets me, where you can still see the line in it, but it's also spread out. That's one of the ones that's been there for quite a while. This big ass one though, over the top of me, man, that covers the whole valley, is just nuts. There's no way you can tell me that that is a trail of water vapor going all the way down to California. Crazy. Crazy town. We'll get more in a minute when I get closer to the river. Okay, Friday the 13th at 3 o'clock. So that's everything. You could still see some of the trails out there. And oh, there's another guy. He's going too. I don't know if we can see him. I don't even know how to zoom very well with my phone. I can't see shit. Anyway, I'm gonna take one more when I get home, but all this stuff is the stuff that was built up from before. None of this is clouds. None of this is a real weather system. So it's interesting to see all this build up throughout the day, and then just after a while everyone just assumes it's clouds and cloud cover. It's nuts. Stay safe, you guys. At 3:05 p.m. there's another one coming in right there. You can see them. These ones are getting further away now. There it is. So he's cutting right through all these other ones. But we zoom out. Oops, wrong way. Now you can see the definite beginning and end of all of this. And this is where those trails were sprayed all day, all along those that valley to the east. And if we look far to the east back there, if I can zoom in, I'm gonna try and get closer to it, but you can see a weather system back there and all sorts of clouds. And back there is where we have wildfires up in the mountains. Nothing over here, just over there. See you guys in a bit.